Week 7 of the high school football season will kick off tonight. Dave Barrett here with Rick Cantu and Danny Davis. We're going to highlight 4 of the top games in the area this weekend. Starting with tonight, we've got 5-1 Travis versus 4-3 McCallum. Danny, let's start with you. What are you expecting to see in this game at House Park tonight?
This is the Battle of the Bell. It's one of the bigger rivalries we have in this area. McCallum's going to win the Bell again. They've owned it the last couple of years. And Sabian Cannon, a really nice quarterback. I think Rick's going to talk about him in a second. But the McCallum defense, they've only allowed 17 points in their 2 district games for their opponents this year. They've allowed 14 points or less. Going into the season, we knew their defense was going to be pretty good. They brought back a lot of experience, and they've lived up to that reputation. I just think that defense gets it done.
Rick?
Sabian has been unbelievable. He's got 1,300 total yards, about 800 through the air, 500 on the ground. I think it might be a long night for the Rebels.
Well, now let's take a look at Friday's games. The first game on our slate, 2 3-3 teams, Bastrop at Hutto, about 17-4A. These two teams kind of fighting to make sure they can stay in playoff contention. Rick, what are you looking for in this one?
It's going to be a close game. This is the one game that I did not know who to pick. I'm going to go with the home team, Hutto. It's going to be a good game. Bastrop has scored 99 points in their last 2 ball games, so it could be a high-scoring affair, but I just give the home team the edge slight.
Okay, Danny?
I'm going to go with Bastrop. Bastrop, postseason started. I don't think a lot of people expected them to be in this position when this game was going to come up on the schedule, but quarterback Cameron Barron, he's a newcomer on their team, played really good. I got to see him early in the season against Vista Ridge. I just really like the way he's been playing this year. 17 total touchdowns, about 700 passing and 500 rushing. I think Bastrop's going to get the win here.
All right, we're going to stay in 17-4A. Now 2 teams near the top of the standings. We got 5-1 Manor at 5-1 Eastview. Both teams coming off their first loss of the season, trying to keep up with Elgin, the only undefeated team in the district. Danny, will stay with you. What do you see in this one?
I think this is going to be fun. You got 2 really good running backs, Tyron Owens at Manor, Cornelia Garcia at Eastview. So if you like running backs, check out that game. But player, I'm going to say keep an eye on Chandler Crawford. He's kind of a running back, wide receiver, kick returner, kind of does all this for Eastview. 18.9 yards per catch, 11.3 yards per rush. Really dynamic player. I say Eastview wins.
Rick?
I'm going with Manor. I saw Manor play against Elgin last week. They were probably just a few minutes away from actually winning that game. But Jamal Collins, he was a surprise to me. Backup quarterback for Manor. He really came through in the clutch with Denzel Feaster not playing. So I like them. They're just solid all the way around. Sad Jackson, he's always a Coach of the Year candidate. I just like the way they're playing.
All right, and our final game on the slate, 25-4A showdown between 5-1 Cedar Park and 6-1 Rouse. These are 2 of the 3 undefeated teams in the district, with Vandergrift being the other. Rick, let's stay with you. What are you looking for in this game?
First of all, I'm looking for a good game. Rouse, we've been bragging about Rouse. A little banged up now. Wesley Geisler has been playing very well, though, as a backup quarterback behind McCrary. Nate Grimm, he won state last year as a quarterback for Cedar Park. He's doing it again. 11 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And Cedar Park is winning with offense this year. Their defense is not nearly as good as they were last year. So I still like Cedar Park. They've got that edge.
All right, and Danny?
I'm going to go with the upset here.
Wow.
Cedar Park's a good team.
What a shocker. Danny Davis going with an upset on these preview picks.
That's a good game.
Obviously, Cedar Park is a good team. Nate Grimm is still my pick right now for Player of the Year, but Rick just said it. Rouse's defense, Cedar Park's defense hasn't been as lights out as we've seen it in past years. Rouse has actually been playing kind of well on defense. 13 points they held Leander to, 14 points they held Marble Falls to. Cedar Park has played both teams. They did not do that, so I think Rouse is playing a little bit better on defense. Geisler is filling in at the quarterback position at 180 yards rushing last week. If you have that and Billy Ray in the backfield, I think that's a nice 1-2 punch, and I think that's going to be enough to push them over the edge and keep them undefeated.
Okay, looking forward to another great slate of games around the Central Texas area. Make sure you come back to statesman.com Friday night and Saturday. Rick and Danny will have all the coverage around the area. We'll see you.